Your Instagram profile is going to be one of the most valuable modern day currencies possible, almost more valuable than money itself. This is going to be your #1 dating profile. This is something that all jobs will check before they hire you. Before anybody wants to hang out with you, they will check your Instagram. And so many of you guys, you do not have an aesthetic Instagram. So having your Instagram properly set up is crucial to this modern era, man. I've had people actually replicate my exact formula with their own Instagrams and completely transform every aspect of their life. Because nowadays, the social media world is actually getting more realistic than our real life world. So without further ado, let's get it. First of all, I'm gonna tell you a little pet peeve that I personally have. I do not like people who are fake on the gram. This triggers me quite a bit. Girls, guys, I don't like fakeness in the slightest. So please, whenever you do this, actually make it an extension of your real life. Make your real life freaking sick. Like, go out, go on adventures, travel, hang out with beautiful women, and then take photos of this for the gram. And this is going to be the extension of your life. Never fake it. If you know me, I will never lie on social media. Everything about my social media platforms are always real. Starting fresh. So we will start with the username. I have a couple rules with the username. Please no underscores and no numbers. That's going to be a go-to. You want it clean, you want it simple, something that people can remember you by. Best if it's just your first and last name, or perhaps your first name, middle initial, and then your last name. Keep it simple, keep it classy. Your bio, you really don't want to give away too much about yourself. So personally for me, I always go with something more mysterious. For me, I will have my business and then my modeling agency. And on my other Instagram, I just have 1227. It's going to be a number, it's an angel number. Nobody knows what it means except for me. So that's what I mean by mysterious. I don't think it's going to be very advantageous for you if you have your entire life story in your bio. Like a lot of people do, I recommend against this. Something that looks very poor on your Instagram profile is going to be whenever you're following way more people than people who follow you. I know it sounds cringe actually saying it out loud, but people look at this, people care about this. So my personal recommendation, you want to have like a 10-to-1 ratio. So let's say you have 1,000 followers, you should be following about 100 people. This is going to be a golden ratio for all your social media accounts. Obviously, have this sort of ratio, you need to be somebody of importance, so it's going to help if you actually have social media content that people want to follow you for. A trap that I have definitely fallen into, a lot of you guys will fall into, is cringe. So try to limit the cringe on your social media. So try not to spam a whole bunch of food photos on your Instagram. If you have a really nice meal, you can post it, but don't spam it like the daily, like, oh, I'm making my chicken breast. Stop that. Another rule I have is I want to avoid selfies at all costs. Mirror selfies are acceptable, especially the physique ones, but I just do that for business. Outside of that, I'm not really a fan of the selfies. I'm gonna give you 6 photos to start off your Instagram journey. #1 is going to be an adventure photo. So you somewhere out in nature, like a waterfall. 2 is gonna be a social photo. This is completely up to you. So this is gonna be you with friends doing something very cool, any sort of activity. #3 is going to be you with an animal like a cat, a dog, or alternatively a baby. #4, you wanna be built like a Greek god male model. You wanna show it off, but not in a cringy way like I do because it's my business. You want to go candid. So maybe you're shirtless, you're at a waterfall, you're playing basketball, someone captures it, it's a little bit blurry, boom, boom, boom. You want to make it look low-key. A sick aesthetic gym photo to show off the gains, obviously. The last photo that I think you need is something sick. It's going to be a masculine smoking photo, not a cigarette. I will never advocate a cigarette. What I mean is going to be a cigar, maybe shisha. You want to say, oh, it's bad for you. It looks so badass. All the most masculine men throughout history, Michael Jordan, like all these insane and great people, they are seen smoking cigars. It looks masculine, it looks badass. Bonus, if you can get a photo with the beautiful woman on your feed without it looking creepy, boom, boom, boom. That's gonna be like the golden ticket, especially for other women. For the profile photo, guys, I'm gonna recommend a couple photos they can do. I'm always a fan of black and white. It looks mysterious, it looks very badass. Another one's going to be a very high quality photo of you in a suit. This will look very professional, especially if jobs are looking at your profile. And the last option is just going to be a headshot, typically done by a photographer, where you just get the close-up of the face, all those beautiful aesthetics for the gram. It's going to be best to build out your feed with very high-quality professional photos, so I definitely recommend reaching out to local photographers. people who shoot models, stuff like this, so that they can set you up with some really cool photos. And if you do everything on my channel, you look like a male model. These people will typically want to shoot you for free because you have the aesthetic. So reach out to them, get some sick freaking photos, man. My last hack for an aesthetic Instagram is going to be getting followers from a different platform, such as YouTube or TikTok, because you can post viral short form video content that can really get you a whole bunch of followers. Be sure to be consistent on whatever social media platform you're on. You never want to go more than like a month without posting, otherwise you're going to lose your followers. So that is it, man. I hope these tips helped you out for an aesthetic Instagram. Link in the description box for a free one-on-one consultation with me, Austin Wayne. Get that Greek god male model body. Now also kalosique.com for the best supplements in the fitness industry. Don't forget to subscribe, man. Best self-improvement channel on YouTube. That's it. I love you guys.